Islands are like nature's laboratories, small, isolated, and full of surprises. And when it comes to evolution, they showcase one of the most fascinating forces: genetic drift. Imagine a tiny island with just a few birds. Each bird carries a mix of genes inherited from its parents. Now suppose a storm sweeps through and randomly wipes out half the population. Crucially, the birds that survive weren't necessarily the strongest or smartest. They were just lucky. And because they're the ones left to reproduce, their genes, whether useful, neutral, or even slightly harmful, become the foundation of the next generation. This is genetic drift, evolution driven by random chance rather than natural selection. Unlike natural selection, where traits spread because they offer a survival advantage, genetic drift is a roll of the dice. Each generation, by pure luck, certain genes become more common while others disappear entirely. This is especially powerful on islands where populations are small. A single unlucky event, like a drought, a disease, or even just a few individuals failing to find mates, can shift the genetic makeup of a species in unexpected ways. Over generations, this randomness accumulates. A mutation that causes slightly longer beaks. It might spread, not because it helps, but simply because those birds had more offspring by chance. A rare feather color? It could become common just because the birds carrying it avoided an accident. This explains why island species often look so different from their mainland relatives. The famous flightless birds of New Zealand? Over time, genetic drift contributed to their loss of flight. The giant tortoises of the Galápagos? Their unique traits weren't just shaped by natural selection. Random chance played a role too. Islands remind us that evolution isn't always about survival of the fittest. It's sometimes just about survival of the luckiest.